My questions will be specific. I wanted to know from the governor. I think when he went to Statehouse, somebody had a machete on the right hand and then and the agreement on the left hand. That is what I'm thinking. Because the governor is a very clever person and knows what he was doing. I want to refer the governor to the agreement in South Africa. Same agreement. And then that agreement talks about clear statement of the parties and their authorized representatives. That's A. B. It wants detailed objectives and priorities of the protocol, means the agreement. Detailed objectives. What do you want to get out of this agreement? What road? Then C talks about separate and detailed clauses, listing the precise roles and responsibilities of each sphere, either national and the county government. D talks about clear governance structure with balanced composition and defined functions of every committee. Balanced composition. The governor, you signed the document without even talking about balanced composition. That's why I was asking you, Ikopanga from corner right. Then E, specific financial contributions, specific, and resource commitments of each party listed in the schedule. How much are they going to contribute? What is the county government going to contribute? Then it talks about detailed work plan attached to the agreement that includes objectives, measurable indicators, outputs, and many other things. Then it talks about mandatory monitoring, reporting, and dispute resolution mechanism. Dispute resolution mechanism with steps, step-by-step escalation. And finally, duration, review, amendments, and termination clauses. That is what the professor is talking about. You are happy with this contract as an individual.
Dispute resolution.
But when Babu Owino becomes the governor, he will say, no, this is not my work. This is the work of the county Sakaja. So finally,
I think the senator is completely out of order.
Finally,
and needs to withdraw that.
Let me withdraw that statement. Finally, explicit requirement. Explicit requirement that all projects align with the municipality's integrated development plan, which is CIDP. That is what the professor was asking about. Governor, the agreement talks about refuse collection, county roads, street lighting, development of markets, housing, water and sanitation, public health, and finally, any other such areas may be necessary. So my question would be, Your Excellency, what is your problem? Is it that you don't have enough capacity, manpower to do this work, or it is money? If it is money, there is some money that you are supposed to be paid by the national government, which was passed by the National Assembly. Did you write to the national government before you signed this contract?
Which money is that?
There is some money they are supposed to pay you.
No, he's saying there's money that was passed. Which one is that?
It was passed in the parliament. Can you tell us?
Which one is that?
Madam?
I think Chair is referencing the Rating Act that was passed that requires
National Rating Act.
contribution in lieu.
Yes. Yes, sir.
I think I've addressed that here before.
Let me
Because of
finish
the
this.
regulations.
So did you? So all these things you are supposed to do, if your problem is money, did you write to the national government to ask for unconditional or even conditional funding so that you can manage this county? Thank you very much, Chair.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Chair. And Your Excellency, Governor, we welcome you to this committee.